In my earlier video, I had talked about how it is important to have a story to back up everything you write on your resume. I also discussed how you need to connect your journey which you have had through your career to your CV so that you can showcase what you've gone through and what you've learned. In this video, I am going to talk about an amazingly simple method in which you can recall stories for your resume. So stay tuned. Hello and welcome to this session. My name is Subramani. I'm a recruiter, a trainer, a facilitator, a consultant for SMEs, and also an avid story lover. Just as every story has the right ingredients, the characters, the place, the timeline, a beginning and an end, a message, action happening, your resume also needs to have the right ingredients so that you can tell the correct stories. So I am going to take you through 5 ingredients which you need to think of and use them to build your stories. So just as resume is your space, these 5 ingredients are SPACE. So let's get started. S in space stands for your setbacks, your failures, disappointments, rejections. Why are they important? Because you learned lessons from them and you applied them in future so that you became more successful. So list down all the setbacks, failures, disappointments you have had, and even if they were small ones, ensure that you have them right there on the paper. P is for people. So all the people you have interacted and come in contact with, all the people you have worked with, starting from your family and friends, to your colleagues and peers, supervisors, your team members, your customers, your vendors, people you met in conferences and meetings, people you met while you were traveling, all the people you can think of. People are one of the biggest origin of stories. And if you are able to recall the people whom you know, people on your social network, you'll be able to think up of stories very, very quickly. Third ingredient is A. A stands for your achievements, your success, your accomplishments, your rewards, recognitions, by whatever name you want to call them, anything which moved you ahead in terms of an appreciation or an award is your achievement. Don't think of them only as the end results. Any idea you gave for taking a product or a process forward, any contribution you made to another team member, any new skill you learned, any knowledge you acquired, all of these are your achievements. So ensure that you list every single one of them down. Ingredient number 4 is competencies. Competencies are a combination of your knowledge, skills, and the attitudes you have. So what is it that you know? What are the skills which you have learned? What are the attitudes and values which you have demonstrated? All this should get listed, especially those which you want to highlight to any prospective employer in terms of the core skills, knowledge, and the attitudes which you want to bring. And the last ingredient is E, the environment. Environment stands for the time and place. So all the places where you work for, your office location, your client locations, the places you visited for meetings and conferences, where you travel to meet your team members, the branches, the channel partners, all of these places, put them along with the time when you went there. Think of all the times when something else happened, either globally or nationally or in your own city, or something which happened with you, an experience which you can think of related to a time. So think of all the time and places, because time and place are very, very strong anchors for you to get right stories. Once you have listed down the components within these 5 ingredients, all you need to do is to think about combining them or individually and come up with stories which will relate to those things. And I assure you, it will be much easier to do this once you have listed all the things down. Another word of caution is you need not necessarily write the time, the place, or the people in your resume. All you need to do is to use these as starting points to come up with the right story, which will showcase the capability you're bringing. As promised at the beginning of this video, I am giving a link in the explanation section which will take you to the document which you can download and use for building up your stories. I hope you found this video relevant and useful. If so, please leave a comment and do like this video and share it. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.